What's going on, everybody? I want to bring you a video and a couple different topic points. I want to directly reach out to Trey firsthand and say thank you, but I'll get into that in a moment. First things first, this morning with GTII was quite the roller coaster. All right, I am reminded of the guy that's using like the surgical bands at the gym, and he's pulling it and it breaks and it fucking hits him in the head. Well, that's sort of like what's going to happen with this stock. The further you pull it back with shorts, when you let go, see you later. All right. The only thing holding this thing down is the shorts. They're keeping them open only during the day, and they're closing them every single fucking night. That's why we're seeing the run up at the end of the market and at the very beginning of the market, and then they suppress it during the entire day. Eventually, that's going to bite them in the ass, because you're going to have a whale that pops right in and picks up that position, and it's going to go up. You're going to lose another 100%. Now, with that being said, on to Trey. I want to thank Trey. Just like Trey, sensationalism, the thought of MOAS, everything else, our money was sleeping. All right, it's not just me that feels this way. You know, you get your leader of your movement with AMC, probably Trey. You have your leader of the retail army, that's the killer ducklings. That's Lou. You have me just standing there, just a jackass in between them. But the one thing that I want to point out is we're all coming to Jesus at the exact same time. We're all getting the fuck out of this play. We're not going to show it any more attention. The more attention that it is shown, the more people are going to end up getting hurt. I'm going to give you an example. Say people get in right now, and this thing's in the hold pattern for another fucking 8 months. And they did it because they saw a video of you, or maybe another 40 other YouTubers talking about it. And they're like, these people seem pretty fucking confident about this play. And then they get into it, and they spend their time waiting. Now, people on this video in the comment section is going to say, oh, well, you took advice from a fucking YouTuber, you're a fucking idiot. Well, leave that negative bullshit out of there. There's a reason why you're in this play. It's probably something like that. All right, the same reason you probably hopped in on Doge and on Tesla if you had any money then. So shut the fuck up. Next, by Trey coming forward and exposing that he's no longer going to talk about AMC, we all have to tip our cap to him, because that's what he made his living on. And to move forward away from that community and onto something that, you know, potentially helps us evolve will be something huge. Now, once again, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you. Lou, once again, always thank you. You've given us more of an educational assistance than our teachers in grade school have. I've learned more during this, YouTube session in this past year from you than I learned from a lot of my teachers. I learned a lot from myself, and I already had a good amount of knowledge coming into this market, but some of the things that you pointed out to me I'd never even fucking heard of. So thank you. And like we talked about before, we're not apes. We're not fucking dumb. We're killer ducklings. And we've been nurtured. And now we're walking and swimming on our own, and we're ready to fuck some shit up. So keep that in mind. GTII will run. Don't be getting nervous. If you're just getting into this play and you forgot what it was like when they used to do this shit to us all the time with AMC, they are simply shorting it during the day and releasing the pressure right before the market closes. You'll see a run up at the end of the market, and you'll see a run up at the beginning of the markets. When this does end and they run out of money and they can no longer afford to drop all those shorts at the same time, they're fucked. I heard this impression, I think it was William that was saying it, they're like RoboCop. All they know how to do is just short, and keep shorting. That runs out. That runs out, because eventually the pressure from buying is just going to cause it to go right up. All right, so if you haven't seen it yet, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It just means that those numbers aren't there primed yet. We'll catch you later. I'm excited to see this happen with you. Trust me, I'll be recording something, whether it's my screen, me, a lot of fucking good energy. I love y'all. I'll catch you later.